出哪怕小的细节也要美到爆炸。带上勾拳，角色太多就像嫉妒的也只能在网上叫骂声。
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chris, Eric, Steven. And we just wanted to share with you guys a very cool trip that we all went on recently. So we ended up traveling across Asia and we started our journey out in China. We eventually made our way out to Southeast Asia and ended our trip in Singapore. But our very first stop was in Wuhan. Wuhan really set off the trip on a really good note. We had some awesome food out there. We did a little bit of partying. So really excited to share this footage with you guys. Stay tuned. So we just arrived in China. We're in Qingdao right now, just coming off a 12-hour flight, and we're trying to find out how to transfer to our destination, which is Wuhan. So this is a booth, kind of like a little arcade, but it's your own private KTV or karaoke. Alright, so we just arrived in Wuhan. It's our first destination, a real destination in China. We had our layover earlier in Qingdao, but this is where our friend Steven is staying. Really excited to just get home and get some good sleep. Alright, so it's our first day here in Wuhan. Got the boys behind me. We're heading off to Steven's graduation. He's gonna receive his doctorate today. Oh yeah, Dr. Lee received his certification of graduation from the clinical medical program today. Congrats, bro.
Thank you, bro. Here we are at the 5th floor terrace restaurant. We're going to be eating some Beijing Kaoya.
The master here is just shredding up our Peking duck. Okay, so we got the first way that you eat the duck, and then the second way, and we're gonna have a third way. So the first way is you kind of take the skin and then you dip it in salt, which is right there, and then afterwards in this black sauce. I have never tried this, so I have no idea how it tastes.
That's candy. That's not salt.
Oh, it's candy? Okay, so you dip it in the candy and then dip it in the sauce. So the second way you eat the duck is you got kind of more some meat on there. It's really thinly sliced, and then you dip it into this mustard sauce. The last way to eat the duck is it's just kind of like very thinly sliced with meat and the skin, and kind of just kind of eat it on your own. Or you can put it inside of the wrap, or you can kind of just put it with the sauces. So we just finished eating a delicious meal at the Peking Duck restaurant. Honestly, try a lot of stuff that I've never had before. Really interesting dishes. It was really cool getting to eat the Peking duck in so many different ways. Overall, I give that restaurant maybe like 8 out of 10. What do you think? Pretty fair?
8.5.
inside this shoe store right now. This is crazy, guys. They have basically like knockoffs of every kind of like Jordans. They even got fake Yeezys, and basically they're customizable. You can pick the type of material you want it to be wrapped under. These are all like Jordans, Air Force One. These are the Yeezys, but they come in like, so this is like a suede. They have like a kind of an imitation croc skin here. Basically all the silhouettes of cool sneakers, but totally customizable, and tons of copyright infringement.
Baby 알고 싶어 너의 여권이 어떤 색깔인지 넌 어디서 왔니 너의 몸에는 시시 말을 할게 baby yeah it's alright 몸으로 대화 나눠 let's talk all night yeah 말을 할게 baby yeah it's
So we just pulled up at Aeon Mall. It's apparently one of the newest malls over here in Wuhan. It looks really big, but apparently, according to our taxi driver, it's not even the biggest here. We just finally picked a restaurant. We settled on a restaurant. There's so many restaurants in this mall, it's honestly super overwhelming. But we just found one that had a lot of people inside, and judging by like what people are ordering, it looks like they specialize in having these really big bowls of food. Okay, we just wrapped up the meal, our lunch meal here. Guys, how do you think the meal was?
Good.
10 out of 10?
8.
8? Okay. Eric, what do you think?
It was about a 7.5.
7.5.
Experience was really good. I felt like I set the bar really high, but this is really good too.
What was your favorite dish?
I'm gonna say the big chunks of meat.
Big chunks of meat? Okay. So we're just heading out right now. We're about to go to a theater and watch a play, or it's actually like more like a performance of live arts. It's supposed to be one of the most special and famous shows in China. So really excited and looking forward to checking out the show.
If I am lie 那条延续的线藏在幕中的耀眼的剑 If I am lie 看那是光还是电那你信不信我随你的便我随时都能攻击我受伤的背看世界总是布满着邪恶的罪有几个永远窥视着一点的贼只想得到繁华却怕落尽的配你不是沉默就是胡说
Just finished watching the show. Honestly, it was one of the most amazing shows I've ever seen. I've seen Cirque du Soleil before, but this was something way, way beyond that. It was nothing like what I was expecting.
大的障碍。一直换来换去怎么办？你选择头疼，整理好心情，再踩熄油门。女王的心意，耀眼的星星，时尚的基因搭配什么？看我的心情。你可以亲吻我的戒指，但不能碰我。
So just wrapped up an amazing lunch with Steven, Eric, and Steven's dad. It was really good. It's like a traditional Shanghainese restaurant. We're just kind of waiting right now until we head to the airport, which is about like an hour or two. So we're just gonna head home, get some packing done, and then off to Shenzhen.